Oh yeah, here it is. 84 room crafting, not bad. And I can also show you guys my experience per hour right there so far. I haven't had any interruptions besides having to be obviously on RS3, but yeah, there's 30.4k room crafting per hour doing Nashville, which is pretty damn sweet. And we are over 10 hours away from 85. 10 hours of this fucking shit. Great. And here we go, guys. All that hard work from farm runs. Ba-ding! Sexy, sexy, sexy. There it is. Let me get that sexy cape. I can now do that as well. That's pretty cool. And the hell? It doesn't show the farming cape picture? What bullshit. And as I said, I'm going to continue farming for a little bit. I might go for just the top page mark for right now, and then possibly the future might go ahead of that. Alright, and taking a look so far at the Crystal Math Labs for this month. This is the main reason why I'm also continuing doing farming, because I just want to get like a nice monthly farming. I'm currently at 400k daily. Weekly I have 2.2, which is a little bit lower than it used to be. And my monthly is basically almost 7 million. There's the graph right there, as you can tell. Still got like about a week or so left. And I think up until like this point, I was doing Snapdragon herbs, which you can kind of tell the graph doesn't go up as crazy. But yeah, this is mostly Snapdragons and watermelons, which is a really good profit, to be honest. And as always, on the top page of the Crystal Math Lab thing, there it shows my recent 99 with my name right there. Anyways, right now I'm going to AFK some U-trees while I go and start training some Hunter on RuneScape. As you guys can probably tell by my morning voice, I just woke up. There's so far 60k rune crafting today. I just kind of got up, and I'm going to start doing some Hunter for now. And then probably return to doing some more farm runs soon enough. Oh yeah, so anyways, I know I'm in like a really newbie outfit, I'm just woodcutting for fun. But yes, recently guys, I got level 90 woodcutting as well for my yew trees. I'm sort of recording this right now just because I want to tell you guys that I have lately been playing a lot more RS3 on this account as well. I'm going to be possibly working on, well, I'm obviously still working on my Armadillo boss series. As you guys know, I'm killing 1,000 of those, and so that obviously takes away from my old school time. And also, I might be considering doing another boss after my 1,000 Armadillo boss kills. So I won't be playing as much old school, but as for right now, I still am obviously playing. So anyways, there's almost 21,000 U logs, all chopped purely from these U trees, which I think I started on 82, 83 woodcutting, somewhere around there, and now level 90, which is pretty sweet. And I also wanted to show you guys a few of these polls that just recently came out today, I think it was, right? Yeah, 7.7k votes so far. So there is one big decision right here, as you guys can see by question number 2. Should the Spectral, Arcane, Elysian Spirit Shields be introduced with the Corporal Beast, the same stats when they were originally released in 2008? This is basically not passing at the moment by like 0.7%. I think it needs exactly 75 in order to pass. And it looks like the Divine Shield is still a no-go at the moment. For both cases, this was the one where they reduced it, and this is the one where it came back as how it usually was in 2008 with 30%, reduces 30% at 100% of the time. I will say it'll be quite disappointing if this doesn't pass for the Spirit Shields, because I don't really know what else they could possibly make Corporal Beast drop. But that seems to be the case right now. I will vote on this in a sec after I'm done reading them. But yeah, at the moment, it looks like very little are passing. They did make an Ironman account, something up here to do with Ironman. Yeah, this one right here, which I think it's going to pass. That's 0.1% off. I think they would make that pass even if it's stuck at that percentage right there. And they basically just ask you a whole bunch of questions to do with the Ironman, assuming that's going to obviously pass, which I'm surprised it's got that, bad of a rating. And then you guys can kind of read the rest. This is all questions basically talking about the Ironman, if you can use a minigame teleports, if you can use Nightmare Zone, blah, 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 fight caves, all that stuff. Now, this is one that I'm very happy to pronounce. I think this is the one I talked to Mod John C about, because I noticed that adamant bars were slowly going down either way on RS old school, and if this was something that, was updated, it would actually be a pretty good smithing method instead of doing superheating. And it looks like it is passing with flying colors. So the question is, should the high alchemy value of the adamant plate body be increased from 7,680 to 9,984 to create this basically an alternative for superheating while smithing? I'm surprised they actually mentioned superheating for trading smithing. That must have been Mod John C that freaking wrote that one. Then the next question is, are they going to re-pull noted adamant bars from Advent seeds? Because if they did that, then it would be a very good method for smithing. But right now, I think most of the ADDY bars that come into the game are from Motherlode mining for the ADDY ores, and then people doing blast furnace to make the ADDY bars. And I believe it's actually pretty good profit per hour if you make adamant and runite bars at the blast furnace. So maybe some of you guys can consider doing that for, I think it's like well over 1 mil an hour for even ADDY bars. I'm not too sure. And the last question right here is definitely going to help people that train prayer that don't have their own gilded altar. You guys can basically just read that if you would like. Not surprised that one's passing flying colors as well. So it seems like most of the ones at the bottom are passing really badly, like all 90+%. And then once you get the Corporal Beast, you know, and the Ironman, this is all kind of filling. I'm very surprised Ironman isn't really, well, right now it's technically not passing, but I believe 74.9 is a passing for Jax. I'm not too sure. Now keep in mind, most of this negative stuff for the Ironman is actually a good thing that it's not passing, because it's basically saying, should you not be allowed to use Nightmare Zone? Should you not be allowed to use Teleport? So you want these ones to fail, in my opinion. They're just kind of confirming if they would like that or not. Like this one's clearly, this is probably the worst pull here ever, because it's how bad it's failing. But, you know, should Ironman's accounts not be able to go to pest control, basically? Of course, they don't want that to be one of the rules. And, of course, this one... Now, Barbarian Assault, you can leech Barbarian Assault very easily, so that's the only thing about Ironman accounts is that, but it's not really a big deal to have to worry about, because either way, you can probably get a torso no matter what, but you can very easily leech a torso as well on an Ironman account. You just pay the person on your main account, because there is clan chats and friends chat, whatever, that obviously do things like this as like a service. But I think that's one of the only things you can actually leech off of an Ironman on old school, as opposed to many things that you can leech on RS3, which, by the way, I will be making a video sometime soon today, probably talking about the updated Ironman rules on the RS3, which is very happy to announce, I guess. But yeah, I'm kind of slow on that right now just because I figure most people already saw the rule change. But if not, I will talk about that later on. But yes, I'm still very surprised. Like, I mean, obviously, the Corporal Beast did pass. 86% want Corporal Beast, but a lot of them don't want the Spirit Shields, I guess. But yeah, that seems to be the polls for this week, guys. Poll number 25, and gotta say, the only thing I'm surprised about is just the Spirit Shields. The rest, I kind of thought were obviously going to pass anyways. And I'm very happy that they actually did announce the adamant plate body thingy McBobber. Where did it go? Somewhere over here. There it is, that one right there. I'm very surprised that they actually added that to one of the polls. I asked John C, like, you should pull that one day and see what people think. And I didn't know if people were going to like it or not, but looks like it's passing nicely. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys sometime next video. There is a current update on my farming. I didn't farm at all yesterday, just to give you guys an update, so obviously it could be a lot higher, but like I said, I am on RuneScape 3 now on this account for the most part, so obviously I won't be gaining too much experience on old school, but for the most part, I am still doing things like use while trading divination in the background, obviously for right now while I'm making this video. And probably soon I might be going and doing some hunter on this account, so I'll be woodcutting still, I guess, on this one. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I will see you guys next time. All kinds of gains in this bitch.